Hey guys, welcome to the shop. I'm here today working on Nick's guitar. Now, many of you, especially out there in YouTube world, don't know what I'm talking about with Nick's guitar. So Nick's guitar is sort of a passion project of mine. That's why I don't get to work on it too often. Anyway, the story of Nick's guitar. I'm building this guitar for the mother of a kid named Nick. Several years ago, he would have been, I would imagine, around 25, 26. He would have been my age at that time. So if he was alive today, he would be my age now. He would have been my peer. And he was a fellow luthier. He was in the process of building this guitar. He had built other guitars, but he was building this guitar, and then he passed. And so I never knew Nick. I don't know Nick. His mother called me. She found me online, and it really seemed to me that she just wanted to sell some tools. I don't know if she said she was selling the tools or if she just implied it, but she called me up and said, hey, I have these tools if you want to come look at them. Tools and materials. She had a lot of wood too. And anyway, when I got there, I found out that she wasn't really interested in selling them, and she actually just gifted them. She gave them all away to me, all the tools and the wood, and it was a lot of wood and a lot of tools. Obviously, I was very grateful for that. Having found out that it was her son, and having had seen this guitar body in her house when I went and visited, I had the idea to, I of course called her and asked her if I could take that guitar body, because at the time all it was the body of the instrument, the sound box. No neck, no bridge. And I asked her if I could complete that for her and for Nick. And so she said yes, and that's what I'm doing today. Finally, I'm pretty far along in the process, as you can see. I still have to route the saddle slot and, well, really do a whole bunch of little things. So let me tell you a little bit about this guitar. It's very interesting. First, I'm going to tell you about Nick's guitar, the element of the guitar that was built by Nick and not by me. And that's just the sound box. So, cedar top. This is interesting. This is a pine Rosette. Ash back and sides. I'll show you the back. It's a very interesting body style. It seems to me to be very similar to a Martin number 5. I don't know if this was necessarily based off of anything. I mean, it's just a sort of parlor-ish size guitar. Very, very, very deep. As you can see, there's a whole lot of body depth there he was going for. So I'm really interested to hear how this is going to sound, because I really don't think it's going to sound like anything else that I've heard coming from a guitar. A lot of what I did to it, I tried to, as best as I could, using Nick's notes, and he did have some notes and things like that. As you can imagine, it's somewhat incomplete, and so there's a lot of guesswork, and in cases where I really didn't know, I just tried to keep it simple. So, for example, I had no indication of how he would have planned on doing the headstock, so I just did a very simple, and here I'll show you by moving the camera, like a Martin style paddle headstock. The neck, what wood is the neck? I don't actually know what that is. Oh, that's walnut. He had a walnut neck blank, and by neck blank I mean it's a very rough piece. You have the 3 blocks for the heel and the scarf joint at the headstock. So he had this hockey stick shaped neck blank, and so I carved that into the neck shape that you see here, following some plans that I found for the rough neck dimensions. Included the scale length and the width and taper of the fretboard. And that's where I'm at right now with Nick's guitar. I'll keep you guys posted on it. I'm hoping to keep on working through this lightning fast right now because the clock is ticking. I need to get it done in time. This project has really been on the bench for about 2 years now. Really long time. Just because I don't have the time necessarily to work on it. But right now I do have that time, and I'd like to get it done before Christmas, so I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching.